They wanted to see a fight between two homeless men. The winner would receive 50 yuan. Hearing the commotion, he came to see what was happening. He didn't yet understand the situation. He was pushed down by a larger man. The man continued to shove him aside. Eventually, the larger man grew tired. Seizing the opportunity, he managed to knock the man down twice. He emerged victorious. The young man joyfully handed him 50 yuan. He proudly declared himself a boxing champion. He accepted the money. Instead of treating himself to a feast, he rented a room. He lay down quietly for a while. Then he took a much-needed bath. It had been a long time since he enjoyed a hot shower. Next, he brushed his teeth. He lay on the bed, snacking. He watched TV for a while. During the day, he returned to sleeping on the floor. When he stepped outside, he saw a man in a wheelchair. He wanted to assist him, but the man insisted he could manage alone. He explained he preferred to do it himself. The man had his reasons for this. He wanted to ask the man to read the girl's diary for him, but the man refused to help. He tossed the book to the ground. The man felt this was quite rude, so they decided to work together instead. It turned out the man was a retired veteran. He even had a photo with the president. He showed off the medal he had received. However, he planned to sell the medal. A shopkeeper offered only 15 yuan. He said it wasn't worth much. The veteran took back his only medal. That night, they discovered some money in a bucket. They enjoyed a good meal together. The next day, he met a stray dog. He prayed alongside the dog. He felt it was important to help others. Instead of buying food for himself, he purchased dog food and canned goods. He continued to read the girl's diary. The girl expressed her feelings of loneliness. She wrote about people coming into her life. When they left, they truly left. This often left her feeling isolated. He related to her experience. For a long time, no one spoke to him. When people stared, he felt uncomfortable. But at times, he wished someone would notice him. He just wanted to feel he mattered. Now, things were different. He had friends. The girl and the veteran. He bought a magazine. He removed the girl's cover. He placed it on the diary. On Christmas Day, he kept the diary close to him. It felt like the girl was sitting beside him. They watched beautiful fireworks together. That night, he no longer felt alone. During the day, he found a piece of paper. He wanted to create a sign for the veteran. But the veteran didn't know what to write. He thought of calling him a war hero. This idea proved to be effective. When people saw the veteran, they greeted him warmly. "Hello, how are you? Thank you for your service. You look great tonight. Feeling good? Thanks a lot." That day, the veteran received much support. He was able to rent a room. They wanted a room for two. But the shopkeeper charged them for 2 rooms. He had to let the veteran manage it. So he continued sleeping on the street. That night, the wealthy young men returned for more entertainment. He joined in on another game and won once more. The young men were very fond of him. One of them handed him 50 yuan and said, "It may sound strange to call you my friend. I genuinely like you. You're someone I appreciate." He gained their trust and affection. He felt a sense of belonging. But he chose not to indulge in a lavish meal. That night, he asked the veteran to read him the diary. The girl hadn't shared her thoughts for a week. She feared hearing her own negative voice. She was staying at her uncle's house. Her uncle was not pleased with her presence. He wanted her to leave. However, the girl wasn't eager to go. She wrote about her struggle to communicate. Her uncle didn't respond when she tried. Instead, she felt like a burden. Finally, he couldn't take it any longer. He decided to visit her uncle's house.